What is up, dudes and lady dudes? Welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today I've got more Yu-Gi-Oh news for you. This time we're looking at a brand new OCG Structures Manga Volume 2 promo card. I don't know what half of those words mean, but it's a promo card in the OCG, which means we'll probably get it imported somewhere else, but it is another DATASCAPE card, and it actually looks dope. I actually really like the design of this one particularly. Has like an electrical theme to it, kind of has like a Bumblebee from like Transformers vibe to it, but a feminine version. And I like it. And also Konami's been like doing this weird thing where they're just giving us like sprinkles. One card at a time, two cards at a time. Obviously they gave us like archetypes revealed all at once, but like other than that, we've been like one Prank Kid card, one like two Dragoonity cards, like one Sacred Beast card. Now, honestly, I'm not opposed to that if they're all cool, but because it keeps like the excitement like constantly churning, not just like here's the entire set at once. You get excited that night and the next day, and then like the next week and a half, we get no news, and I'm just like, wonder when more news is coming, huh? But anyway, let's get into this. I'm tired of talking about nothing. We've got Datascape Rabbit Tutu. She's an Earthworm effect monster. She's level 6 with 1200 attack, 1800 defense. Not the craziest stats for a level 6, but still, I'm sure it special summons itself. First effect, if you control no monsters or all monsters you control are psychic and or worm monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing. Second effect, if this card is in your graveyard, you can discard one psychic or worm monster to special summon this card, and if you do, it is treated as a tuner, but banish it when it leaves the field. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except for level or rank 3 or higher monsters. Okay, so this card's actually kind of different. I literally started reading the first effect, and I kind of expected this to say you can special summon this card, but it actually says you can normal summon it without tributing, which is interesting, because it is a level 6, but that just means it kind of can be a normal summon in that sense, right? If you just have no monster, it's going to be your normal summon for the turn. You start off with it. A lot of the Datascape monsters need you to have a Datascape on field to start using their effects, and that helps with that. Or you could just have psychic and or worm monsters on the field. So as long as like you haven't used your normal, like this card can work. I think it's fine. I think like it would have been better if it could special summon from hand, but honestly, I think that might have been a little bit too good because its effect from grave is also pretty dang good. Because he just says if in grave, just discard to summon itself out. And then it gets treated as a tuner. Now that's really important because this entire archetype is based off of level 3s and level 6s. I don't think we've seen a level 6 tuner yet, but what that means is that this card essentially plus any level 3 gets you to a synchro level 9. All you need to do is put any other level 9 on the field. That could be 2 synchro level 9s, like a Crocosaur plus maybe the level 9 in this archetype, and then you can go into Calamities. I think that's what this deck's main play is going to be, is honestly just kind of like pushing out Calamities at this moment in time, and we'll see what happens with Calamities. It could end up on the ban list, it could end up wherever, but this card could be a huge proponent of helping the deck push towards that, because other than that, the deck may need like multiple extenders and stuff to get that far, but this card makes that a little bit easier, just because like so many of like the Datascape cards can just send cards for free, and then this card can get itself back by discarding something, and there you go, just extends you pretty dang nice. I know it banishes itself, and it probably should, just because it comes out so easily. But it's a nice card. I don't think it's busted for the archetype, but I do think like the archetype is welcoming any great extender, and I think this card is not necessarily an exception. I think it's actually a pretty good extender for the deck, and we'll see how it goes towards that stuff. But helps them get to rank 6s a little easier, and it helps them get to potentially rank 9s and synchro 9s also super easier, just like the boss monster. If you're not going all the way to Calamities, you could just be going for their synchro level 9 that is just like a walking what I guess like dimensional fisher, just as like monsters, or not monster, I think it's all cards sent from field to grave are banished instead. So pretty nasty. I think it's cool. I think it's good. I think it's a potential play in the deck. Obviously, it's hard to say as of this point because this deck works kind of different than a lot of things we've seen so far, so it's kind of hard to look at it just the raw, cards and estimate how exactly it's going to work. But I think this card could totally be a useful tool for the archetype. But as always, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think this card could actually be good in the deck? Do you think some of the other cards just kind of overshadow it and it's not as good as it needed to be included in the deck? What do you think? Especially if you've potentially playtested with this archetype yet, unlike ya boy. So let me know your thoughts down below on that. I'm curious to see what you guys think. And subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Thank you so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.